And then sometimes you can feel, because they'll start, taking longer and longer to call you back, and they don't call you like they did before, stuff like that. And then you can feel abandoned. You can feel like they don't like you anymore, and you still love them and you still want to be their friend. And then you don't understand why they pretty much separated themselves from you. Full transparency, I learned about myself something that explained the absence where there used to be a great presence. And it applies to me also, because sometimes I have been the person who was greatly present and then pulled my presence back. And then I've had people that were very present with me and then they pulled themselves back. And like I said in the last video, sometimes people get sick of you. I meant that, but let me slow it down and say, we all have capacity. And what we all need to understand is that when a person is dealing with you, they may reach their capacity where they just can't take any more of you. Some of us are a lot. A person like me I'm very animated. I'm dramatic. I'm a lot of things. You would see in my face every time I'm talking. I'm just very expressive, and I come on really strong. For years, I was dealing with anxiety and depression and things like that. So one friend in particular was there for me a lot. And then she pulled away. But what I was not taking into consideration, all those times I was pouring out onto her, pouring out all of it I was going through, all my tears, all my frustrations, things I was going through in church, things I was going through in my so-called love life or the absence thereof. All those tears I poured out on her and all my sad stories, she could only take so much. And that's what you need to understand. And then we get mad at people when they don't have any more room for you to keep dumping yourself onto them, and you're not taking into consideration that they got problems. They're at a point in their marriage where they not sure what's going to happen next, or they dealing with a child, or they dealing with an ex with a baby by their man. Or we gotta understand